Okay, everybody, we're back. So now what I've done is I have a stack of 11 by 17 sheets of paper, and we are going to put each wrap together on this. That way we keep everything in order, and I will stack them, and we will double check all the pages to make sure the bonding is correct. So I'm very carefully going to lift this out and set it off to the side. We have lots of pieces here. I will get these moist and save what I can to put together in the wraps as the pages are missing. So I'm going to go ahead and very carefully drop these out. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to add the other pieces over here that we've already taken out from the previous video. And we will put these with this group. And I'll keep them very carefully and try not to sneeze, because we do need to preserve as much as we can. Okay, so there's plenty of crumbs here. Those are not going to go in, but the bigger pieces will add some moisture to them. We'll look under them under I have a very powerful ring light with a nice magnifying glass on it. So this cover is very clean. You see where the staple holes have torn through. This will do a repair on that. There's a little piece of fleck here. We'll put that over here off screen. Okay, so the first thing we'll do, we'll take a look at this cover. There's no tears in this cover, which is wonderful. The spine is intact, which is amazing. This book has never been repaired. But to preserve it, I'll have to look at it. I don't want to lose any of the gloss off the book, so I'll have to really think hard about cleaning the tanning off the interior. Right now, I'm inclined to preserve it, so we'll take and set this off to the side. Let's see, slide this piece of paper underneath. There we go. So I'll preserve the cover here, and we treat each page separately. So I'll cover this, and we're going to go to the next wrap and so on. So this is off to the side. Okay, so let me get the comic back here. So this is where things get challenging. I'm going to take this first wrap, and since it's separated like that, I'll pull that one over. Then I'll take this last wrap here and set the body over the side. So these will take some moisture. There's some pieces missing, but really this book sat pressed and flat and dry. There's some pieces missing over here. I may fill those in with Tenguja paper. We'll have to see. So very carefully, again, we're going to take and do each page, each wrap. I carefully get my finger in here so we don't break anything. And I'll set that wrap over there. And I didn't think this one out. Let's just lift that edge. There we go. All right, so that one is the next wrap. There we go. So we get the pieces, and I'll put this on. I'll continue separating and putting and stacking these all together. Every single page, it appears to be separated. So again, we'll take this next wrap. And I did do a page count off camera, and all the pages are here. I would expect that from CGC. They wouldn't make a terrible mistake like that. Okay. All right, this looks wonderful. This is the one that's got the big bite out of it. So again, we'll separate each one of these pages and put them on its own separate 11 by 17 stack. know people are probably thinking, how in the world is he going to rejoin this comic book? And I'll tell you, I think Dr. Paul at Liberty Hill Comics is a master of this, and I am just a humble student. And I also want to give credit to Jerry the Jitterbug. If you haven't followed him on his YouTube channel, or a correction, on his Instagram or YouTube, really, you should. He is a true wizard. There's no reason to do any leaf casting here. That is, as they say, above my pay grade, and definitely above my skill sets. So this is really, since all these pages are separated, this is really an organization of the wraps. They have such clean cuts where it's separated in the spine. I have to be very careful not to mix these pages up. That's why I'm taking the front piece and the back piece off very carefully, as to not mess that up. We're almost getting to the last wrap here. And we will treat each page individually, complete it, set it off to the side, and then we will reassemble the book later on. And before I bond each page, I will definitely check to make sure we don't bond the wrong pages together. Okay, that's the final wrap, the center wrap. And this is absolutely beautiful break here. There's no separations. Once we add some moisture to this, I think it will go back together. We'll do a full length of Tengoju paper, and we'll do it on the back side so it's less visible. We'll check the strength of it and make sure everything's okay. And this book should go back together nicely. We'll make sure we use the same staples and go through the same staple holes. This will be a conserved grade when it comes back, at least I hope so, and won't show any restoration. Adding Tengoju paper is considered conserving. Adding tape is restoration, because you're adding a lot of material that was not originally with the book. Okay, that's it for this video. And when we come back, we will take a set of pages and start the de-acidification of the pages. And we'll probably start with this set right here. And then we'll do each page and wash them and see how much nastiness comes out.